I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in long conversations. Cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me all wrong. I was so mistaken. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free. Oh, my sweet baby. I was never the one to give up the ghost. No, I was so stuck. I kept on playing my part, wanted to give it, cause nothing was changing. But with you it's so clear, and now that you're here I see colors in every spectrum. You take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free. Oh, my sweet baby. Be by your side. Cause you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free. Oh, my sweet baby. My wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for days of old lang syne. Here's a hand might just be free, and here's a hand of mine. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne, for old lang syne. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne.
와 이거 뭐야?
so
대단하다. 오 마이 갓.
it's been so long.
Thank you.
But I'm fine.
잘 먹겠습니다. 잘 먹겠습니다. 안 그래? 맛있다 엄마. 엄마 이거 너무 맛있다 이 피자.
Your eyes are alive. Darling, I can't wait.
맛있어?
네.
너무 맛있어.
Your face.
이거 맛있어.
That I
이거 맛있다. Healthy chips.
AM in the car playing our favorite favorite song. Turn it up, windows down, we sing along. The summer night has just begun. The moon is bright, let's have some fun. Oh, this is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go. Calling sick in the morning, baby, don't leave. They don't need to know we're out here wild and free. Oh, this is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go.
그 접근한 거야?
This is everything with you right next to me.
잘 오겠습니다.
잘 먹겠습니다.
와.
I don't wanna go. This is everything with you right next to me. So